don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all over zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Good morning. Ooh, a great freaking morning, too. I've been looking forward to today. A lot. Probably too much. But I bet I got some Star Wars fans out there as well, right? I'm guessing. I'm freaking guessing. Happy May the 4th, guys. May the 4th be with you. Man, I got plans today. I'm going to try. I mean, I'm not going to try. There is no try. But I'm going to try to watch all the Star Wars movies. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not going to fuck with 7, 8, 9. Because they don't count. Right? Those don't count. Good morning, Buxton. Good morning, Dead Choina. Good to see you guys. Those don't count. 7, 8, 9 do not freaking count. Just try... Oh, I'll say this, dude. I don't hate The Last Jedi. I don't hate The Force Awakens either. I don't think they move the needle at all. Like, they're meaningless. Last Jedi's interesting, and it looks beautiful. Like, it's a gorgeous movie, but, man, it broke it all. And then Rise of Skywalker is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen, where I can't even... Okay, so I talked to Henry, who's a big Star Wars nut, too. Like, huge. He's, like, into the books. Like, he is deep in Star Wars. He likes The Rise of Skywalker just to put something on to, like, watch lightsaber stuff, like to watch Star Wars, kind of like how I'll put on Zack Snyder's Justice League just to watch cool shit, like, in the background. Like, I love that movie. He'll put on Rise of Skywalker just to watch Star Wars. But I can't. Like, the lightsaber fights do nothing. Like, they don't feel like there's any soul to them. Just, it's all weird. I do not like Rise of Skywalker. I'm probably going to do 1 through 6 in that order, not 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3. And then I'm also, yeah, man, I'm really tempted to go to the theater to see Phantom Menace, which I don't go out much. I barely leave my house. But, dude, like Henry was talking about this, yesterday or the day before, where we camped out. We camped out to go see Phantom Menace. And, man, I just feel like if I go see Phantom Menace at the theater, it's going to bring back all these memories from when I was, I think, like 20-ish. Maybe a little younger than 20. Yeah, dude, Phantom Menace is in the theaters, like, everywhere today, this weekend. Yeah, and it's even playing at the drive-in here, which is awesome. But, yeah, Phantom Menace is in the theaters, and I really, really, really want to see it. If my girls will go, then I'll go, for sure. If they want to go, I'll go. That movie's just... Man, like, it got hate at the time. I loved it. I loved it when it came out. Even realizing it was weird, and it's like a watered-down Star Wars. But, man, I think still that lightsaber fight, it's hard to top. I don't even think the Anakin Obi-Wan fight in Revenge of the Sith, I don't think that tops the Phantom Menace fight. I don't think so. Some of the fights in Ahsoka were top tier too, though. So there's some good Star Wars. Dave Filoni stuff, awesome. Guys, Bad Batch was incredible too. I don't know if you guys watched that series, but the Bad Batch finale was excellent. Man, it was so great. Good morning, English. Good to see you, man. My non-Star Wars friend. I think, right? You're not super into it. Good morning, Gravity. I've got no agenda today, by the way. I've got like lots to talk about, but I have no real agenda here. It's weird, dude. I've hit the point. Like, obviously, you guys know I've got so many shows at this point. It's not too much. It's the wrong way to put it, but I'm covering so much stuff that I think we get to the weekend show, and I'm not sure what to go over that we haven't. The only stuff to go over is stuff that I don't know about, and so I think what it really means is it's time to step up the game and actually learn some ecosystems that I don't know yet. And like if you're watching on YouTube, you saw the thumbnail, Blast. That is something, man, I have got to learn, and if you're not in it, I think I would say we have to learn. Blast it's going to be as big of a deal as we were all hoping it would be, and I'll say that it's probably still very early in Blast. I don't think it'll be early much longer, but it's still early, and I think that's an important ecosystem that we got to learn. So, yeah, gotta. No, you're not. Are you really? I can't tell if you're being a smart ass here, but yeah. You know, I look at it like all the shows I'm doing at this point. It's just fine tuning, like it's just learning how to do it right, and then finding the killer show. I love the afternoon show with Joe and Henry. Love it. I love my morning videos too. Those like edited, 5-10 minute videos. I love those. And I'll tell you this, I really love the solo show. That is the one. Yeah, like in the long run, I always pictured having a solo show and that being the core thing that I do. And that's the one I want to grow maybe most of all. So, yeah. It's a lot of moving pieces here, dude. Just like a lot to figure out. I just know I just got to keep going and pushing and keep fine-tuning and iterating on these things. And my goal, guys, it is to have the biggest NFT show, period. I want to beat Farouk's show. I love Farouk, but I want to beat his morning, whatever his show is called. I want to beat everybody's show. Like, I get very competitive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point, right? Yeah, man. Blast, it's right now. Would you call Blast still early right now too? Like, I feel like it is early. Yeah, right? It feels like a Whales game, but I think I was just, researching yesterday and day before. It's not. It feels like it is, and I think to be a top performer it is, but I think just to have a rewarding experience, you don't have to go in with much. Yeah, I got you. English, dude, I'll give you my credentials. You can log into mine. Yesterday was a clusterfuck, dude. This show. It was super fun, but man, we talked nothing with NFTs. Nothing. It was Alien Hour, which was awesome. I kind of want Fridays to be more like that too. Like Friday should be, we got to talk NFTs, but I definitely liked reacting to videos and just talking shit. And I know Joe I don't want to say Joe doesn't like the politics talk. I think he does. But I know that has, that can always descend into madness, and it could, and it probably will, but I like that stuff, man. And the thing that all of us are bonding over, it is NFTs, but we've got so much in common, and the world is so crazy right now that all that stuff impacts us. And I know it's probably on our minds most of the day too, so just finding the right way to fold that into the shows or into the content too. It's a way to do it all and do it the right way and make it entertaining at the same time. So that's definitely the goal. All right, let me think of what we want to get into first here. By the way, I'm gonna try to keep this a tight hour because I do want to get into Star Wars. So, oh, dude, they limited my ad stuff for yesterday's video. I think because that thumbnail was a little yeah, yesterday's show was special. We'll just say that. All right. By the way, guys, 1,800 subs on the channel. Thank you guys for that. That's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, this year? Thank you. Dude, tell me what you want. It takes no effort. Like, this is literally just throwing some prompts in Midjourney. I started actually using ChatGPT for images, and they came out great. Like the image on the news show on Chain Reactor. That was ChatGPT. First time I used ChatGPT for for an image. Where is it? Whatever. Yeah, dude, I'll make you one. Oh my god, dude, keep your eye out for a rune. That's right. It's a really good point. Also, runes I think are starting to cook. So, yeah, Buxton, you like that show? Did that feel Did that feel like an okay thing? Like, should we kind of roll with that? Like Fridays are just like a more casual, not NFT focused day, unless there's like big NFT news. But if it's just a normal day and we've already covered the week's worth of news, we just kind of hang out and shoot the shit. That would be the perfect show to have people calling in for. Where we've wanted to do that. We've done it a few times, but like Friday call-ins and video reactions and then just talking crazy stuff might be perfect. Keep your eyes out for this, dude. That's a really good point, though. I bet you we're gonna get a hot rune today. And I was ready, like I was locked and loaded, ready to show runes today because there is some movement there. All of us expected after, the Bitcoin crash and runes kind of were falling or pulling back. It's all heading in the right direction, and you see this morning, RSIC up 20%. English, has your mind changed on RSIC at all? I know you've, I know you're not so bullish on them potentially, but oh my God, the gap between them and Doggo to the Moon is so close. Dude, $19 million market cap separates them. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, hey, if yesterday's show was like fun and entertaining, then awesome. Yeah, okay, Choina. There's like, I'm just trying to find the right balance of stuff. Like the SlamX show, the Chain Reactor is Crypto Slams. They own that show. It's like we're trying something new, right? We're trying to build this Web3 content platform, and so we want content creators to come and work with us and be part of Slam Vision, where they own their show, right? It's their show, it's their content, they own it. Maybe throw the Slam Vision or actually SlamX logo on it, part of the family, right? And we help promote each other. And then separately, I'm a Crypto Slam employee, and I've always wanted to give Crypto Slam a show. It was always a Spaces that I thought we needed to do, but I really think the solo show is what we need to do. So for now, I just need to make sure on my channel, I need to do some kind of content every day. It's just like this mental thing. I cannot go a day without putting content on my channel. And for Crypto Slam, I would like to do the same, but for right now, until I figure out what is the weekend content, it could be this show, but then I got to figure out what to do on this channel. So it's something to balance. But like I think on the Crypto Slam one on Chain Reactor, that's where I'm going to have like segments and guests and interviews, stuff like that. Maybe here too eventually too, but that's the one I really got to push and build. But yeah, again, figuring out what goes where and when, all that stuff. So I just figure a weekend is a little more casual, and I'm not going to it's casual. So more casual stuff I think will go here. I gotcha. Okay, cool. Hey, G Meow. Dude, I saw some cool comments, a cool take from, I think, a Bitcoin dev, but about OP-Cat. Man, OP-Cat's happening, man. It's, cannot wait. Good morning, Cats. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen you on the Saturday of the weekend morning shows in a long while. I don't know if you've seen the new Crypto Slam show yet, too. I'm not sure if I've seen you there. But again, just to be clear, that's going to be that's my baby. That is where, that's the one I'm pushing to grow. This one for sure, but I'm always going to keep this one more casual. The Crypto Slam one, it's that's my suit and tie, very professional. Not very professional, you know what I mean. But that's the one I'm trying to man, if I'm going to grow a show, it's got to be that. I got to, this is like it's not my gift to Crypto Slam. It's a weird way to say it, but we're building over there. And I think we're building something special, tied into the NFTs and stuff. And I need to give us some comms over there, a good way to build a community. So, yeah, expect stuff to change all around, but that's my big focus right now. Hey, good morning, Loot. It's good to see you, man. Where to start? We'll do some light market stuff, but really, I just want to lightly touch on topics. But NFT market looking great, and I think it's because crypto's looking great. And I think, would love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I think if the worst isn't over yet for the Bitcoin dump, I feel like any other pullback is just, shaking out weak hands. I am not worried about an actual crash. I actually think this is I think we're on our way to new all-time high at this point. That's my feeling. I'm curious what you guys think there. But NFT market value-wise up 1.62%, so looking good there. Crypto overnight, man, geez, almost 64K. So crypto roaring back to life here. ETH up almost 5%. Solana up almost 7%. Doge up to meme coins. I mean, it's meme coins that are rocking again, guys. It's a beautiful thing. It's still, I mean, this is tied into the blast conversation, but man, I so wish I was deeper in meme coin stuff, dude. Like, I'm missing it. I'm missing out on some big gains. Sucks. Do you guys see this video? I'm gonna play it. This is fucked up. I don't know who this guy is. Like, I'm bringing stuff here that I don't even understand, which is like lame. But hearing people talk about like the way our economy works here in the States is fucked up. Also, holy shit, guys, how about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake shit? I thought it was over after that last Kendrick track, the Euphoria track, which I think that's maybe like that's a top 3 diss track, like top 3. Like, hit him up. I don't even know what number 2 would be. Hit him up, and it might be Euphoria. That oh my god, killer. So last night Drake drops his response, and then Kendrick drops his response like an hour after. Man, if you're into hip hop, it's a really freaking fun time right now, man. Yeah, see, we got the same experience, so I don't touch them. I lose on everything. All that means, though, is you're playing late. It just means you're in the wrong info stream. You got to find better friends, man. That's kind of what it means. If you're losing on your meme coin trades, you're doing it wrong. You got the wrong friends. You're finding out about stuff too late. Got to find a new circle. I challenge you, dude. Find a circle of people who are early to meme coins, who are like excelling at them. Because it is only about being early. That's it. And there's some conviction, like holding through like some beginning periods where shit looks like it could be dead. But it's being early and having conviction, the end. And it's a lot of luck. All right, check this out. Like, this is so highly fucked.
The U.S. government can't go bankrupt because we can print.
Okay, hang on. This is the chair of the Council of Economic Advisors for Joe Biden.
Our own money.
It obviously begs the question, why exactly are we borrowing in a currency that we print ourselves? I'm waiting for someone to stand up and say, why do we borrow our own currency in the first place?
Choina, I'll tell you this, dude, next to impossible, if you're not full-time in this, I think it's almost impossible to do meme coin stuff without, like, pure luck. Yeah. English, you're good at this stuff. Like, you are very dialed in. Yep. It's not, dude, there's nothing about reading meme coins. It is insider info and knowing who's in. You can't, like, TA almost doesn't matter. At some point, TA matters on meme coins when it's got, like, enough holders, right? And enough volume and a high enough market cap. Like when something is established, then TA works on something like Pepe and stuff like that. But, like, a brand new meme coin, there's no TA that means anything. It's all fake. Yeah, okay, that's fair too. Something like Whiff, I saw you calling that English. The good established ones that you know have got that potential to like have multi-billion-dollar market caps, yeah, those you buy the dip. It is that easy. Yep, smart. We're talking 2x is easy in those big meme coins still. So yeah, buying the dip is smart. It means probably changing your game a bit too, like making sure you stable. Like, right? You got to get out of some of your cryptos, have stablecoin ready to get into other stuff. Like, it's important. But there's a few layers to that game that, you know, again, always speaking for myself, I got to learn and get better at. I feel like I know the steps. I just got to implement them. And I'll take losses when you make those changes. And when you get in, I'll take losses, but you learn from those.
Like you said, they print the dollar. So why does the government even borrow?
Well, again, some of this stuff gets, some of the language that some of the language and concepts are just confusing. I mean, the government definitely prints money, and it definitely lends that money, which is why the government definitely prints money, and then it lends that money by selling bonds. Is that what they do? They sell bonds. Yeah, they sell bonds, right? Since they sell bonds and people buy the bonds and lend them the money. Yeah. So a lot of times, at least to my ear with MMT, the language and the concepts can be kind of unnecessarily confusing, but there is no question that the government prints money and then it uses that money to, yeah, I guess I can't really talk. I don't get it. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, cause it's like
Scary shit.
the government clearly prints money. It does it all the time, and it clearly borrows. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this debt and deficit conversation. So I don't think there's anything confusing there.
Scary shit. Scary fucking shit. It's all fake, man. It's all fake. Yeah, right? Dude, it's fake. We work for a currency that's fake. We work for a system that's fake. And fake is in no real supply or demand, so you can't base anything on it. Nothing. It's all fake. Man. Yeah, dude. Get them out. And on top of being senile, they're corrupt. They're corrupt. And they don't even realize it. I don't think these guys are bad guys. Like, I don't think they're setting out with bad intentions. I just think you get lost or trapped in this thing and you don't understand. Like, they're not normal people. They're that upper class kind of thing. They don't have real perspective. They have their perspective, but it's not real. It's like the top 0.1%, and everything they do is built around, well, what is good for us? Again, thinking if it's good for us, it's going to trickle down and be good for everyone else. And it's not. It's so highly fucked. Yeah, it is. And in a way, I mean, everything is a Ponzi, but this is a Ponzi that ruins lives and traps you. It's awful. Bitcoin, different. Bitcoin's different. And some good news, guys. I mean, especially after that dump we had over the past, like late in the week here, or I should say most of the week at this point. But outflows were outpacing inflows by a huge amount. That changed, and I believe for the first time ever. Oh yeah, it says it right here. Friday, first time ever, none of the ETFs had negative flows. So really good. My thought was that when we had these Bitcoin dumps, and that was expected after the halving, but the, I guess, lower price of Bitcoin is going to be very, very appealing to people who have a lot of money, who now believe in this asset, who now can get this asset for the first time. So I felt like we've got a new cushion, a nice cushion that we never had in the past. And it reminds me a lot of Blast, or I should say Blur. So much extra liquidity, and it acts as a cushion. It's not going to pull us down. It's actually going to keep us propped up, and it's going to ignite us soon. I believe that. I believe we're on our way now. I think we're on our way to finding that new all-time high in the shortest term, in a few weeks here. Man, okay, one of these ETFs, first time having inflows since launch, 63 million in the positive. It's all heading the right direction, guys. It's starting. It's coming. We might have covered this even yesterday. Maybe not, but you know what? I had this loaded up and we just never got to it. Minor point, but yeah. $4.8 trillion asset management Fidelity. No, we did talk about this. Yeah. But pension funds, they're coming. They're coming to Bitcoin too. Now, I hope you saw this. I'm sure you saw it. Everybody was talking about it yesterday, but what a major freaking oopsie. This is so crazy, dude. $68 million. 1,155 Bitcoin accidentally sent to the wrong address, dude. Crazy. Can you fucking imagine? Man, I wonder who that was. And I would hope that's not their whole, their everything. I would bet not. I would hope not. Oh man, but brutal. Imagine losing that much money over an accident. And so what happens, I don't know if it's in this tweet here or not. Well, at least hear D's comments on it. What happened is somebody's copying this dude's address. There might be a link to Etherscan here. Yeah. Okay. This has happened to me. A team that was paying me, right? They would send me payment, and I would never receive it. And then they copy pasted the address this is you, right? It looks like me. But basically people make addresses that look a lot like another. Picture a handle. Picture your handle on X. If your handle is I love Star Wars. And instead of like a capital I, somebody does a lowercase l. You know what I mean? Same thing happens here. People make addresses that look like the other address. And so if you just copy it, copy and paste it into, your send field, everything looks right to you, but you got fished. And that's what happened here. Crazy amount of money. Makes you want to be a scammer, doesn't it? I mean, like those guys do well. I remember early on getting DMs. I'm talking years ago when like scam DMs were such a big thing in Discord. Remember a guy, messaging me asking for, I'm trying to remember what exactly. Ultimately, though, sending me an address to send, some funds to. Oh, it was somebody faking that he was somebody else. Like, hey, it's Pranksy here. I just need to borrow, 0.1. It's stuck in my exchange. I can't get it yet, and I'll pay you right back. He sent me the address, and I looked at it. Dude had made like I think at that point he had just started $300,000, like just in a few days. It's pretty, man. It's pretty lucrative being a scammer. Why are we not doing it? What's up, man? What's up, Dig Yank? God, what a great looking quantum cat. I haven't checked mine to see if I got a cape today. Anyone checking? Anyone looking all the time? Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. Yeah. Okay, so it can be frozen and sent back. Yeah. Honestly, I think he should lose it. Yes, sir. Yep. Even that people can, try to spoof or whatever, I guess. But yeah, that feels a little safer. Yeah, for real, though. Like, great looking cat. Dude, I want an alive cat. I've got a dead cat. I want to be, what's the word? What's the term for when you got one of each? Entangled. Man, I want to be entangled. I feel like there's something cool about that. And I do feel like a lot of these cats are leading to wizards. I don't think it's just going to be this random thing. I mean, it is random, right? We've had 2 cats so far that got their gold cape, and now they can get a taproot wizard. I feel like a lot of these cats, especially if you're doing the quests, if you do all these quests and you have a cat, I bet you're going to get very easily whitelisted for a taproot wizard. I'm hoping. It's a little hopium, but it's what I'm thinking is going to happen. All right, NFT sales. Garbage. Yeah, yesterday, 22.3 million. I don't know. Nothing. I'm not going to really get deep in this. Not really much is going on. Profit's still in the negative, which kind of sucks. Well, whatevs. Top collections. I like seeing D-Gods up in here. I do, and seeing them twice. The Ethereum side. The Solana side. Whatever. It's cool. I like fun stories. A lot of people hate the Solana stuff and hate Frank and all. I like it. Like, let the man just have fun. If people want to pay money and get in and whatever, be in that ecosystem, let them. They're having a good time. Hurts nobody. It's not hurting your bags. Yeah, low volume, though. Wow. Not a single collection broke a mill. Although I could, we'll check on Magic Eden. There could be an ordinals collection that did a mill in volume, and it's probably like rolled up here into the general ordinals collection. But yeah, nobody broke a mill yesterday. Or this is a rolling 24 hours, so nobody broke a mill. But yeah, speaking of D-Gods here, they're going to flip Mad Lads. They are. You can just feel that, right? They're quite a bit off right now. There's probably about 20 SOL that separates them, but they're going to flip. Yeah, you got an alive cat. Very nice. Yeah, mine is dead. I know Dead's is dead. Dude, Dead, can you flex your cat? Could you send me the number so I could pull it up for people to see? Dead has got a grail cat. He's got a bubble cat. Yeah. And dude, I'm so bullish on quantum cats. Like, I'm not going to be shocked if they're the CryptoPunk of Bitcoin. I'm not going to be shocked. Yep. Hey, dude, I've never learned more about Bitcoin than when I got into ordinals. Never. Like, my BTC IQ has gone through the roof just because of ordinals, just learning the ecosystem and how to trade over there, and then, like, having to understand first, dude, I mean, year 1 of ordinals when you had to play with Sparrow and Albi and all these other things, and then it's like, oh, Lightning, what is this? How do I move? Like, you learn a ton about the tech, and it's great. That's how you become an ambassador for crypto, and it's how you onboard people. You can, it's hard to convince people when you're just talking, hey, it's a JPEG worth a lot of money, you can trade it. Like, people find that super off-putting because it feels scamish. When you start understanding the tech, and when you become a master of it to the degree where you can explain it to people and dumb it down for them, like, no, it's really about the tech. We happen to be trading JPEGs there, but it's the tech that has won us over. And when you can make them understand the public ledger and just why that's so important and why that's game-changing, that's how you onboard people. So that's all of us. We are the ones that are going to onboard people. And us learning the Bitcoin ecosystem is a part of that puzzle. Frank's cool, dude. Now in FaZe Clan. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely true. It is really more of a cultural thing. It is. But yeah, D-God's gonna flip Mad Lads. What are they? Yeah, at this point, this screenshot I think is a little old, but yeah, pretty old. Almost 24 hours. But yeah, about 30 sol away. Let's check right now. Man, I'm starting to feel a little electricity in here, Like, I think, actually, I made a little note. I think NFTs are going to have a great year, like most of the year, and a lot of that is because of Yuga Labs, which might sound crazy, but I'll explain why. Yeah, look at this. D-God's now up to 63. Dude, it's like 24 sol away at this point. 24, 23, 24 sol away from flipping. They're going to flip. D-Gods will be king of Solana again. Man, I'd love to get a Ute. No, I'm not. Are you? I would love one. I like the art, and I especially like the art of Utes. I don't have a ton. Most of my bags at this point are over in Bitcoin. I don't have a ton, but my bags are getting heavy as far as I think I've got some good quality stuff. I'm really, really happy. Obviously, and always wish I had more, but feeling pretty good. But also wish I could like double down. Even now, like, dude, I would double down right now on puppets, on node monkeys, on quantum. Right now, dude, I would love to buy another quantum cat right now. I would love to buy a node monkey. And that Merlin unlock, like, people were thinking they'd find cheaper prices, and it didn't happen. It was a bullish unlock. Now, there's still a chance, right? We got to see how the next few weeks go. Right now, with prices up, a lot of people are still just diamond handing. They're like, I'm not selling. But it's the psychology of this space. When the price starts coming down, you start freaking out. It's like, okay, I was maybe wanting to sell. Let me sell now before it drops even further. And, that's when we could start seeing a little race to the bottom. I just don't know that node monkeys will ever get that low. Like, I can't picture. Man, I would love it if this happened, but I can't picture a quarter Bitcoin. I'm not sure they will ever fall that low again. I'm not sure. I hope they do, though. I'll be grabbing at that point for sure. Dude, I'm shocked with honey badgers that they're at a 0.025 floor still. I'm shocked, and I love it. Oh, you got Mad Lads, dude. That's beautiful. Yeah, dude, Utes are amazing. I love them. Honey badger's amazing. I still worry about them. Wrong word, but I know the team still has like 1,000 or maybe even 2,000 of them in a wallet. So, like that price is tricky because they're like whenever they pump, they're offloading. You know what I mean? I'm expecting that they are. I'm pretty sure they are. But the team's got at least 1,000. I think more like 2,000 because they didn't mint out. And I think they ended up just buying them or making it look like they sold out. I'm 99% sure that's true. Yeah, what is up with it? Let's check the price. Because that's a move too, dude. You better believe those will fly when they get teleburned. Absolutely. What's this, Dad? Those who staked had extra. Oh yeah, you're talking node monkeys? Yeah, no, that's fair. And you know what? The way I was explaining it, I'm like, just be aware that people who are collecting ordinals have a belief, like you guys hear me say it all the time. I think these are going to be multiple Bitcoin floors. All those node monkey holders think the same thing. I think 90% of them have not. There's no consideration of selling now. Why? Why sell for 0.36 when you believe it's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 Bitcoin here, probably this year, maybe next year at the latest? But like, why would you sell now? So yeah, I mean, I think most of them are in diamond hands. Yeah. English, because you love them so much or because you believe in their potential? I sold one, dude, I fucked up and I sold a sub 100K Badger at the floor. Like, it was like desperately needed some money for IRL, like had to get my car fixed. And like it was like on the spot, needed to sell something, and I picked the wrong one. Like, was overthinking it. You love them? Yeah. Well, you got a price prediction for them? Mine was always 0.1, 0.15 as far as like the peak of the market, like in that euphoric market. And not shocked if they get to a quarter Bitcoin as well right at that point. But dude, I love them. I love them. Yeah. Yeah. Pups flying. Blobs flying. Why the fuck are blobs like blowing up all of a sudden? Yeah, 0.15. Yeah. Cool. English, we are usually on the same page with this stuff, which is cool. You know, I forgot I never tweeted this out. Guys, do me a favor, actually, if you want. But like and share the show. If you're not subscribed, make sure, well, depending. If you're over on X, just a heads up that this show is also on YouTube. Definitely making a push. Oh, I got to tell you guys, I'm starting to get emails from people who want to like sponsor and run ads on the site, which is super cool. On the show, I should say, like super freaking cool. I think half of them are scams, but I think some are legit. Like I'll pull one up. I think it's Ring Wallet. Nobody I know follows them, nothing like that, but I do think it's a legit product. But like these guys reached out and they wanted to sponsor. I'm like, that's cool. Hopefully it's just like a little taste of what's to come. I'd love to get big sponsors. But yeah, I thought that was cool. But yeah, heads up if you're watching on X, subscribe over here too if you don't mind. Inside NFTs over on YouTube. We're getting close to 2K, which is wild. So 9 months in, videos every day of the week. And yeah, we're getting close to crossing 2,000. Pretty freaking wild, guys. So thank you for that. What else here? Well, let me peek. I think we were still chatting some ordinals. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's a couple reasons. Yeah, so for a lot of us, it was our first ordinal. And they just got a they got a cool story. They are arguably the first original 10K PFP. I mean, arguably they are. Yeah, Node Monkeys came out right after. Same day even, I think, hours after, and minted out first. But it's, you know, the argument or debate is, does it matter who mints out first or does it matter who started first? Because I saw a great argument from the Badgers team. I think it was from Akva, but he's like, that's like saying Bitcoin isn't the first crypto because the full supply is not minted, right? And in a way, it's like it's a decent argument, but they're always in the conversation for first, which means anytime there's big news around Node Monkeys or OCM, anybody who says they're first in this conversation, honey badgers will always be talked about. That means they'll always be in like kind of the info stream, like they'll be in the attention economy kind of, you know what I mean? So it's kind of why I make a big bet on them. I love them. Freaking love those honey badgers. Yeah, I think I've got 9 or 10. I think I probably got 10 still. I'm not selling any of these. All right, let me tweet out my show real quick. All right, boom. Okay, what else? Node rocks. So you think the Node rocks are scrappy? Let me think. Let me check if I'm thinking of the same collection. Because if so, I think I got some. No, if it's this, I do not. Oh, no, yeah, no, I got some of these, right? Is this what you guys are talking about? These guys who I think are dropping a rune? I think I have like 3 of these things. And if so, if you're talking these are scrappy too. I don't know if you're talking badgers or these node rocks. I think you're talking badgers. But yeah, these are cool. I like. I got a feeling. Sometimes it's just feeling the community and how active the team is. You know, it's like consistency, and especially when all eyes are not on your project. You know, when you're not the center of attention, are you keeping up the pace? And are you still being excellent? And are you getting better? And they are. I really do like this team. So I'm in their Discord. I never turn the notifications off, and I get them all day long there. They're very active. So I got a feeling about these. So not selling. Not that they're worth anything, but not selling. I think there might be a little something there. All right, let's just look at some. Let's check. Let's check other chains real quick. I'm curious how floor prices are doing kind of around the ecosystem here. Again, pointed out blobs. Wow, man, I mean, just cooking. English, do you know what the wireframes are? I've got a wireframe blob, which for the most part, there's no real rarity here, but the wireframe ones are a little different. And so my blob is a wireframe. So really curious what these are going to do. There's more to this project, guys. There's something here. Yeah, this is not just like a, inscribe and forget collection. These guys are building something. I don't know what, but they are. Just a feeling, just a little of what I see. Okay, Runestone's down, even though with the point bonus, but 0.016. I'll tell you what, dude, I'm eyeballing these. I very honestly am. I'm eyeballing Prometheans. Bliffstones, the Cabal says no. The Bitcoin Cabal says we don't want you, and these are not taking off, and it shows you how influential the Cabal is. They do not fuck with these Bliffstones. It's interesting. I dig it. Bitcoin's punk rock. It is. Ink, don't like them. I'm going to be not nice to Ink from here on. I don't like them. I've heard stories of them not being good people, as in, like, shitty to people, like thinking they're better than them. Just shitty. My only interactions with them have been shitty. I'm not a fan of Ink, so I'm gonna shit on them any chance I get now. Yeah, all right. In general, though, looking okay here. A lot of people, again, after seeing Arsic, thinking today's a day for runes to cook. So I hope so. This ecosystem's going to get really fucking fun soon. I'm just feeling it. We looked at Solana. Let's just peek at ETH, and then let's peek at Base. And then we got to get to Blast. That's really the whole point of today, is just a little Blast discovery. Pixelmon, Jesus Christ. I was very against them getting a second chance, man, because it was such shit. But it is like basically a whole new team, and I don't know. It was just such a shitty thing that happened when they came out. I just hated to see that brand have some life or success, but they turned it around. I guess what they're doing seems pretty excellent at this point. So, tell you what, I'm eyeballing a Moonbird, which sounds crazy, but I got some faith in Yuga Labs. And here's those, I still can't say the name, but here's that, 0.43. I'm glad I didn't buy at 0.8, 0.9 like I almost did. But yeah, I believe in those guys for sure. Anything stand out to here? Anything standing out here to you guys? You guys shopping for anything? Hell yeah, man. Oh, no shit. Okay. Yeah. Multipliers like using the lending protocols, and I'm sure there's a million other multipliers, but yeah. Yeah, okay. So they were acquired. It's a whole new team, right? Is that the case with Pixelmon? If so, I'm all about it then. Damn, Dead. Dude, you are a grinder. Yes and no. It probably is. Yeah, I mean, if it's a different team with Pixelmon, then yes. Then yeah, it's the exact same thing. I just got a lot of faith in Yuga Labs, and it's in Garga. Their ability to just deliver quickly at this point means, it means a lot. And I think they're going to keep up this pace this whole year that kind of helps keep NFTs afloat. I think. It's just a feeling, but I think other side's going to do really well when they have these mini games in there. Like starting in July with that Project Dragon or whatever it's called. Yeah, I got a good vibe from them. Huh. I don't know Runewalkers. We'll peek at those. Nice. Yeah, new team. Okay, that's cool. I literally thought it was the same team who just got to I thought it was the same founder, same team. They got to like pull back and be like, okay, guys, we fucked up. Let's like slow it down and let's build this out the right way. That I was not okay with. New team, that's different. But Blast, guys, man. Oh, we didn't check base. Let's just peek there. Base just can't get volume. Man, I thought the Magic Eden integration might help, but I think Blast is just sucking up any liquidity that could have or would have come over here. I think it's all going to Blast. I mean, geez, look at the volume. This is 24-hour volume you're looking at here. And yeah, it's all wash, but I mean, am I crazy here? Is like Pluto Cat's outselling all of Ethereum? I mean, at least these top 3-4 collections together outselling all ETH. Let me. I'm trying to math here. How much was the ETH volume? ETH was, yeah, almost. Okay, this collection alone is almost outselling the entire ETH ecosystem. With that said, again, this is counting wash sales, and the numbers I was referencing on CryptoSlam, no wash. That's with wash eliminated. Now, if we didn't eliminate wash, well, then let's look at ETH. Yeah, different story then. Although, I mean, maybe not that different. Blast is smashing ETH. Damn, it's crazy. I love it. Oh, my sweet, sweet crypto bats. I hope you didn't do that, honestly. I think decentralized could be great, honestly. Crypto bats. Yeah. You know I love them. It's my family still. Yeah. If you're, hey, are you talking specifically there? Social media multiplier, is that Fantasy Top? Which incredible product. I think that is so smart. Yeah, Dookie Dash is coming. Yep. Dude, I'm very man, Yuga Labs gonna be bonkers. Yep. I think you're right there too. Codas. Yeah. I'll say this. I think those Blith stones, they're going to do great. I do think they are, but it's going to take a little time. Again, the Bitcoin OGs, like the very influential circle in Bitcoin, do not like Animoca coming in. So they're not supporting it. With that said, ETH people are going to come to Bitcoin and they're going to support it. So I think those are going to do just fine. Yeah, they do. They look really cool. Yeah, I believe there's so few codas. Yeah, definitely believe that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, good to know. Didn't realize. Rajan, great to see you, bro. Yeah, you have been away a few weeks. Where's the money flowing? It is, dude, that's a great idea. A heat map for just sectors, like oh, that's such a great idea, dude. Like have SocialFi, have ordinals, have ETH NFTs, have Blast NFTs, and then a heat map that just shows that. That's a great idea, dude. So I can tell you right now, though, heat map would show Blast cooking. It would show ordinals getting pretty. It would show ordinals getting warm. It would show Solana meme coins getting pretty warm too. It's a cool idea, Rajan. Somebody should build that. Actually, my older brother Tickle Snarf's a big data guy. I might ask him. Definitely something at Crypto Slam I think we could build too. That'd be awesome. A heat map that showed sectors. Like, what a cool idea. Okay. Yeah, let's do some Blast stuff because this is not. I'm not going to keep going too long here, but Blast. And man, you're not going to get any deep insights from me on this stuff because I'm not in it. But it's more like finger on the pulse. What are people talking about? Very obviously, people are talking about Blast a lot now. Now, I'll at least say this. We've been talking about here that Blast is the thing we're going to regret not getting into. Like, I think it was obvious since very early on how big it'll be. I think some people started questioning it, like maybe it won't. Well, I don't think we question that here. I don't think. I think it was very much like, man, it's just a matter of time. It's going to explode. Pac-Moon exploding yesterday. I mean, this was going to be such an easy play. And I'll say this. You got a 20x in this still, I think. At a $53 million market cap, this will be $1 billion token, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Pac-Moon is one of the safest plays out there, even at 53 mil. Kind of tempted to grab a bag here. But Pac-Moon is just, again, it's an obvious one. Hope it has a pullback too, and you can get an even cheaper. But yeah, I think this is just the start for Pac-Moon. You guys agree there? It feels so obvious. To me, it feels so obvious. Nice. Real good. Hey, brother. Sending it right back. Great to have you here. Rune Walkers. I don't know anything about them. Dude, I love the guy. I do. And he's a shithead. I love him. But yeah, Pac-Moon. This is like the easiest play out there right now is probably this. And it's not like it's found a new all-time high. This is basically, it did last night, right? But it's back to this level. But this is clearly, I would say, this is probably almost definitely, it's probably new support level. Like this kind of pattern right here and this right here, that is what this is going to turn into. And then we're going to see this up to here or more. This will be a $1 billion token. No doubt about it. There's a 20x in this. Think about that, man. Put it's not like this is not a lot of money, but put $2 or $3 grand in there. The 20x on that is pretty tempting, right? Oh, is it? Okay, 92 mil fully diluted. So even then, let's think of like a 10x in there. You think a 5x tops? Really? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I see that, and I think that's super reasonable. I feel like we'll see a $1 billion market cap coin on this ecosystem. So, I mean, a lot of that hinges on if we get that meme coin super cycle. 500 is a really, really smart bet, though. So a 5x in there, too. Again, use those same numbers. Put a grand or two in there. You know? I feel like that is it feels like an easy play. Like if you're looking for easy wins, like low risk plays, this feels like a very low risk play, considering. Crazy to say that about a platform like that that's pure, pure gambling in a way. Yeah. Good calls there. Creeps, I don't know. I don't know enough about Creeps. Yeah, no, Creeps, you're right. I can't remember the token they've attached, but not Worm. What's the token now that they're... Oh, Portal, right? Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, you got to bridge ETH over to Blast. And then you're in. It's on Blast. The Blast L2. Maybe a dumb question, but is there an ETH version of Pac-Moon? I don't think there is. I think you got to put your money on Blast. But yeah, I mean, here's Farouk. Yeah, other people have these takes like Blast is not going to go well. Don't waste your time with Blast. And I like Farouk, I do. But the dude's honest at least, right? So when he gets it wrong, he comes out and says he got it wrong. Yeah, Blast is cooking, man. And I'm still like fantasy top, dude. I'm probably more bullish on that than almost anything right now. I guess the two things I'm most bullish on outside of Bitcoin, it's Blast stuff. It's Fantasy Top and it's Pac Moon. But Fantasy Top has just got all the markings of a winner. Further on, I'm going to find you a little cheat sheet that I got, like just showing how to get easy exposure. Like, and it's more tailored to farming the NFTs on Blur. But it's, you know, again, it's an easy way to enter there. Then you just hop on an exchange and swap for some Pac Moon. But yeah, Fantasy Top just makes sense. Again, attention economy. You got this thing that is like gamifying it in a pretty cool way, where the influencers win and collectors of their cards who set these fantasy lineups, they win. They get rewards. And all the same time, their message and their product just gets amplified out there. It's really cool. I think it's smart. I think it's a really clever game, clever ecosystem. I don't know if people like. I don't know if it's smart for us to get in and play it. I don't know. Probably. Well, I'll tell you what. It's not smart to do is buy packs over in Fantasy Top. They're like a quarter ETH right now, maybe a little more. But buying individual cards, that's the play. Setting your fantasy lineup. You know, it'll all come down to, can you be competitive without putting too much in? So far, guys have been able to. So there's something there. It's worth exploring. I wonder if they could come up with a way, like a method, so you can get exposure to this without playing. Maybe, okay, I'm thinking about this like on the spot. Maybe you could also bet on other people's teams. So you're not betting on, per se, like the influencers. You're betting on, like, if they do head-to-head matchups, you're betting on somebody else's matchup. That'd be kind of cool. So, like, let's say Farouk has got a lineup, and let's say Thread Guy's got his lineup. They got their lineups of influencers, and they're going head-to-head. I would love to bet on Farouk's lineup versus Thread Guy's and be able to win that way. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, dude, it feels gross. I mean, like, it does. It just feels like the parts of the space that like we don't like. To some degree, like I like respect the game. You got all these guys out there. Okay, you saw my tweet maybe this morning, me putting out my pathetic stats, right? I tweeted this out. It's pathetic, and I don't try. But I'll say this: I respect the guys that are trying, like Sammy. I respect these guys and B-check these guys. It feels like a year ago, Sammy in particular and Legendary, they made it a goal. They made it a point to like push on X. And it takes a lot of work to type out these threads and, you know, get attention. And this is how it's paid off for the dude. Like, it takes a lot of effort to get here. Guy's grown 18,000. Dude was at 2,000 followers a year ago. And he just pushed and pushed and pushed in everyday content. So, like, I do respect the influencer game. I don't love it. It feels, you know why I don't love it? And tell me if you guys agree. But it feels like you get an unfair advantage if you just become influencer. It feels like you get easy access to stuff. It feels like you get given things for free. And you do. They definitely do. And so it feels not fair. But I think that's then discounting the work that they put in. And it's work. It is work. It is not easy to do. It's, man, just because it's fun for them sometimes, it's consistent work and writing and iterating on your threads, and you got to make good content. So I appreciate the grind that goes into it. Yeah, YOLO games. Oh, hang on. To bet on other people's lineups. I'm curious. Bitcoin Cola, if I say that right. I think English is on the Blob team. I hope he can answer. I don't know. Yeah, I know. You know what? We use that interchangeably. But yeah, influencers work hard as fuck. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying real hard to put myself in that mindset. Like, I know to grow my channel to where it needs to get, I have to do what they're doing. I have it in me. It's just I know once I turn something on, it's on. And it doesn't turn off. I'm trying to get myself in the mindset where I have to do this, what they're doing, and do everyday content. I know it's going to happen at some point. I'm like resisting it, but I got to do it. And I can tell you when I do it, I'll do it. I'll go very, very hard at it. And I'll say this too. When I do it, my motivation is going to be to find a way to make the channel rewarding. How, I don't know how and why, or how, I should say how, it's not the why. I want to make it where if people are subscribed to this channel and supporting the channel, that any benefits you get from doing that kind of thing goes to people that are supporting. So that definitely is something I think about a lot. I don't know what it looks like yet. I just know that that's going to be motivating a lot of what I do. A lot. Okay. Is the speculation that they bought that Epic Sat? Did they announce that? Is that what's going on? We're talking about the Sat from the halving, right? And did you see there was an Epic Sat from a previous halving that was just found? People, not mine, they go panning for Sats. Like, people go and they sift through Sats that are on centralized exchanges. Somebody found a previous halving Sat, the halving Epic Sat, while they were sifting or panning through Binance Sats, I believe. It's a 33 Bitcoin payday for whoever found it. It's pretty cool. I love it, dude. I just love this ecosystem so much. Is that it? Was it Coinbase? But yeah, it was definitely somebody that that was their goal. They're just buying and buying and buying and sorting through and trying to discover. Yeah, it was one of those two. I feel like it was Binance, but either way, it's just cool people do that and how the payday's there. Hey, sir, you got 2,362 more than me, so kudos. Yeah, magic internet money's going to cook. Pops, I'm with you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that cooks, man. I just can't wait till we get to that peak euphoric market. Everything's going to cook. Blast is tricky. I'll show you this. The tricky thing with Blast NFTs and why I'm more focused on Pac-Moon and maybe more focused on Fantasy Top is the NFTs. It's purely gamified. Like, I don't know how you play this stuff when there's guys doing this. Like one wallet has 30% of the collection. Spent almost 500 ETH. Like, how do you play that? You can't. I don't think you can. So, how do you play that? Friendtech might be worth playing, although, man, just nobody's... I don't know, man. That was a messy rollout. I think the team for the most part feels incompetent. No, in fact, Rajan, the diamond trading, the pre-market stuff or whatever on whales.market was pulled. You can't even trade diamonds there now, which is really weird. So, yeah, magic internet money gonna cook. But yeah, Friendtech, again, team feels incompetent. It doesn't feel like they delayed. It didn't feel like they delayed to bake in extra features. It feels like they delayed because they don't know what they're doing. That was my takeaway. Oh, my bad. No sound. That'll get me a copyright. God damn it. I hate thinking about that stuff. Okay. Okay, Friendtech, though. I think people are playing it because they got so much exposure. They got to do it. They're hoping it's rewarding. There is something cool there, though, with these clubs instead of just like keys to individual people. And you can have hostile takeovers of clubs. Like, there's something interesting there. I don't know if it's interesting enough that it's worth any of us wasting our time there, unless you're already there, right? But it just feels like a clusterfuck. At this point, too, I'm just throwing random shit out here. Here's an interesting, well, more than interesting. It's a great take on OPCat. who is this guy, by the way? This is guy from Blockstream Research. Their director. And Blockstream, a pretty big fucking deal. Okay. So let's listen to what he says about OP-Cat.
If we have cat there to bring us from impossible to possible, then we can start seeing that and getting feedback and informing our future covenant proposal. I'm kind of harping on this because I did a podcast recently where I was talking about this, and a lot of CTV proponents were kind of upset at me for like saying cat's the best and stuff, when cat's like not the best at any particular thing it does. I don't like cat as an alternative to other covenant proposals. I like cat as a precursor, as just a dramatic improvement in Bitcoin's expressivity for incredibly low risk. And so this brings us back to the fears that people have around soft forks. And as I've kind of been hinting at, technical worries, the worries that will mess it up and it will actually be a soft or a hard fork, or it will actually crash nodes, or it will actually do something horrible. Those we've basically eliminated with cat. With cat, we've zeroed into something so small and so simple that there's really no technical concerns. And the upgrade mechanism is something that we've used in the past, is replacing opcodes that used to do nothing with an opcode that now does something. We've done that in the past to introduce relative lock times into Bitcoin. And Taproot lets us do this in even a more stable way.
Really cool. Yeah. It's coming. OP-Cat's coming. Bitcoin will change forever after that. Quantum cats, I feel like, still have a deeper role in that. Not just as like a movement that is pushing that narrative and helping people learn it, but I feel like, this might be crazy, but I feel like they're going to work as like, man, a node, something that gives you access, something that is needed to access something in that process, in that protocol. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is just here purely as an artistic, like, explanation of what OP-Cat's going to do, and it might just be that. But I just feel like there's more to Quantum Cats than just, this is the JPEG that represents the movement. I think there's something more technical to them. Could be wrong. Like pure speculation, but just got a feeling. It's not even a strong feeling, but just it's probably more hopium. Dude, I don't know anything about rune doors. Like nothing. Good morning, crypto. I'll peek at them, but I don't know anything about rune doors. Which OP-Cat song? There's a few. Violetta's song is amazing. Jonathan Mann's song is amazing. Like, these guys are awesome. By the way, this is Dead's cat. How fucking cool is that? This thing's going to be 5, 6, 7 Bitcoin. Maybe not 7. I don't know. He could already get 1 Bitcoin for this easy. Maybe 1.5. But again, if we talk that peak euphoria part of the market, I mean, I think 5 there easy. I mean, I think the floor on Quantum Cats could get to 5 in that peak of the market. But yeah, there's Dead's cat. Dude hit a home run there. I think he's got a second as well. Yeah, he does. Hang on. Here is Dead's other cat. Good-looking cat. Nice fucking cat, man. Here, I'll show you mine. Man, so many fucking wallets now, I can't even keep track of what's where. It's a good problem to have. Like, by no means complaining, but I don't know what's where. Hang on, let me see if I can find him. I love my cat. Ooh, okay. I think I know. Yeah, I think it's here. Hang on. Oh, dude, I cannot wait, guys. I got that Patrick Amadon art, Disobedience. I think those get dropped next week. I can't wait. He also said, dude, if you were following that, if not, guys, just an absolute legend in glitch art. But he's thrown together a group on X, like a DM group. Okay, he has this collection he minted on all these chains. It's on ETH, Solana, Bitcoin Base, Arbitrum. The Bitcoin ones, he's got something more coming for them. So it's not like the rest of them. They're kind of out there, and it's just it's a collection. It's art, but he's got something else coming for the Bitcoin ones specifically, which is really cool. Really, really happy to have one. Here's my cat, which, like these cats are going to evolve. There's all these layers that are going to reveal, and your cat's going to look different over time. I feel like my cat has not evolved other than once. I think the eye. I think he got that little eye thing going on. Other than that, he's not changed at all. Like when I look through the rest of the collection, it's like there's such cool looking cats out there, which I love mine, by the way. But like some of these cats got a fuck ton going on, and maybe it's the background that just makes it look busier. But I mean, there's just some of these cats got a lot happening. Like very, very busy PFPs. My guy just feels very basic. Hoping that means in the long run there's some stuff coming for him that's like makes him extra cool. And I don't care either way. There's a bubble cat at 1 Bitcoin. Surprised he's not scooped up, actually. Jeez. There's another at 2. There's another. Yeah, bubble cats are nice. But yeah, when I look through the collection, my cat just feels very, very vanilla. And I love him. Yeah, dude, when these are fully evolved, they're going to, I mean, people make fun of the art. It's weird to me that they do. It's like, clearly this is not all they're going to be, and the art looks cool as fuck. So, don't quite get it. Yeah, I like my cat. He's cool. He's simple. He's a simple kitty. Okay. Nice Aunties. This is like, we're kind of going all over the place now. I love Nice Aunties so freaking much. Nice Aunties I found probably 4 months ago. I wish I found her earlier, but I'm very good at seeing something and knowing if something will be huge. Like, for whatever reason, it's just I'm a good normie detector. Like what's going to work on normies. And I saw her art and I'm like, oh my God, she's going to be huge. And not long after that, she had like her biggest auction to date. Giancarlo did an auction, a live auction for one of her pieces. It sold for 5 or 6 ETH. That was an all-time high. At that point, though, you could still get her stuff for pretty darn cheap. But she did a TED Talk like 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden she's blowing the fuck up. She's at Beeple's deathmatch thing today, which is awesome. And dude, she's got a video that's going viral on Instagram, like 8 million views so far on it. Like, she's really starting to blow up. Her art's going to be very expensive. Again, kicking myself for not getting stuff when it was actually affordable, because it's not going to be. Man, she's incredible. Keep in mind when you watch this, like a year ago, she's that new. So like, let's say a year ago, she didn't know how to edit videos, and she didn't know how to use AI tools. This is all like self-taught stuff over the past year. Wild. If you ever like think this stuff looks cool and you want to try it, just know that it doesn't take super long. It's going to take dedication, but you can do it. If you've got like an artistic kind of mind and vision, and you just maybe don't know how to paint or draw or whatever, but you see things and there's like kind of a message you want to get across, and you can see it in your head, learn AI. Because that's exactly her path. She learned the tools, and all of a sudden now she is making this. It's just crazy. Dude, she's amazing. Yeah, she's gonna be a big artist. Like, she's gonna be a like kind of a mainstream artist. You know, the news will talk about it when they start talking about AI, and how AI is changing, you know, the world. Like all the AI talk. As AI grows, I think she's gonna be one of those, like Rafiq. Hers might even be more accessible in a way too, because it's so bizarre. So, freaking shout out to Nice Aunties. Absolutely love her work. She's just something special. Anyway, guys, there's probably more to talk about, but I kind of want to get to some Star Wars. And anything you guys want to hit on real quick? Oh, hang on. I got to check this out real quick. From Mo at Animoca. Cat's out of the bag, something that's been cooking for over 2 years now. Stream will change the way we interact with live streams, both as content creators, viewers, brands, and streaming platforms. Proven to increase engagement and retention. What is this? Oh, hang on. That was an opium logo, right? Is that opium? All right, let me check. Is this good for our bliffstones? I think that was opium. Or opal. Why am I saying opium? Oh, maybe it wasn't an opal logo. It kind of looked like it was. Kinda. Yeah, maybe I'm reading too much into that. That I thought it looked like it. What do you guys see it, or am I reading into this? I can't tell. All right, I'm going to check that out for sure. Looks interesting. Anyways, all right. I think we'll call it a show here. Man, you guys know this already, but appreciate the hell out of you guys tuning in. I really do. If you are not following me on X, let's fix that. Make sure you're following Huda_idiot. Also, my show, this show here, at NFTLDR. I love that handle. So at NFTLDR over on X. And then, of course, Inside NFTs over on YouTube. And I always got to shout out my fam, which I can't type. Crypto Slam. Believe me, the cooking will be worth it. I think you'll like what you're going to see here coming soon. But give Crypto Slam a follow as well. Guys, enjoy your May the 4th, guys. I mean, like, get into it. Watch some Star Wars. Go check out Phantom Menace at the theaters. It's going to be a hell of a day. Oh, man, look at you, Dead. Smart man. NFA, but copy all of Dead's moves. Don't really, but you know what I mean. He's good. He's just real good. But yeah, happy Star Wars Day. Happy May the 4th. I think there's some new Star Wars Tales of the Jedi or Tales from the Sith, I think it is, or Tales from the Empire. New series. That was the point. But yeah, guys, hope it's a fantastic fucking day. And I will be back tomorrow morning. Same time, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Again, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Enjoy your freaking day. We'll see ya.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round-tripping positions, that's how we roll.